13 houseplants that thrive in low light, perfect for dark rooms and shade. Do you think your home's too dark for houseplants? Think again whether you live in a basement apartment, have north-facing windows, or just want to green up that shady corner. These plants don't just survive in low light. They thrive today. I'm revealing 13 of the best houseplants that love shade, low light, and yes, even dark rooms know grow lights. No drama, and best of all, most are super low maintenance. So stick around, because by the end, you'll know exactly which leafy companions can turn your dim space into a lush, cozy jungle one. The snake plant Sansevieria is one of the best house plants for dark rooms, shade, and low light because it's incredibly adaptable and nearly indestructible. Its upright sword-like leaves not only make a bold, decorative statement, but also allow it to tolerate low light conditions better than most plants. Native to arid regions of West Africa, it has evolved to thrive in tough environments, making it perfect for dim corners, windowless bathrooms, or shaded bedrooms. Caring for a snake plant is refreshingly simple. Water sparingly only when the soil is completely dry, as overwatering is the quickest way to harm it. It doesn't require frequent feeding, but a diluted houseplant fertilizer, once every couple of months during the growing season, can give it a gentle boost. Plus, it's an air-purifying powerhouse, making your home healthier and greener with almost zero effort. 2. The ZZ plant. Zamioculcas zamiifolia is a top choice for dark rooms, shaded spaces, and low-light areas, thanks to its remarkable tolerance for neglect and minimal lighting with its glossy, deep green leaves and modern sculptural look. The ZZ plant adds instant elegance to any space. Even those far from a window, it naturally grows in dry forests and shaded understories, making it well-suited for homes with limited sunlight. In terms of care, the ZZ plant is almost foolproof. Water it only when the soil has completely dried out, as its thick rhizomes store moisture and help it survive long dry periods. It thrives on neglect, rarely needs repotting, and doesn't demand any special humidity or feeding. Just keep it out of direct sun, and it will quietly thrive, making it perfect for beginners or anyone with a busy lifestyle. 3 Pothos epipremnum aureum is one of the most forgiving and versatile houseplants, making it an excellent choice for dark rooms, shade, and low-light areas. Its heart-shaped trailing leaves add a lush, jungle-like feel to any space, and it can thrive even in areas with only fluorescent or indirect light, like offices, bathrooms, or hallways. While it may lose some of its variegation in very low light, it continues to grow steadily with minimal care. To keep your pothos happy, water it when the top inch of soil feels dry, and be careful not to overwater, as it prefers slightly dry conditions over soggy soil. It's not picky about humidity, doesn't need frequent feeding, and can even grow in water alone if placed in a jar of US, whether hung in a basket or draped across a shelf. Pothos is an easy, stylish plant that brings life to even the gloomiest corners of your home. 4. The peace lily. Spathiphyllum is a beautiful and elegant houseplant that thrives in low light, shaded, and even dark indoor spaces, making it a perfect addition to rooms with minimal natural sunlight. Known for its lush green foliage and striking white blooms, the peace lily brings a calming, sophisticated touch to any corner of your home. It naturally grows in the shaded understory of tropical forests, so it's well adapted to dim conditions. Caring for a peace lily is simple. Keep the soil consistently moist but not soggy, allowing the top inch to dry out slightly. Between waterings, it's sensitive to overwatering, so good drainage is key. It also appreciates occasional misting or higher humidity, especially in dry environments. With minimal effort, this low-light beauty not only flourishes in darker rooms, but also helps purify the air, creating a healthier, more serene living space. 5. The cast iron plant. Aspidistra elacea earns its name for a reason. It's one of the toughest, most resilient houseplants you can grow, and it thrives in dark rooms, deep shade, and low light conditions. Where many other plants would fail, its broad, glossy green leaves grow slowly but steadily, bringing a rich tropical feel to even the gloomiest corners of your home. Native to the forest floors of East Asia, it's perfectly adapted to low light and can handle temperature fluctuations, neglect, and low humidity with ease. Caring for the cast iron plant is effortless. Water it when the soil is dry to the touch, and avoid overwatering, as it prefers slightly dry conditions. It rarely needs fertilizing or repotting, and it's not fussy about humidity levels. This nearly indestructible plant is ideal for beginners, or anyone looking to green up a low-light space, with minimal maintenance. 6. The Chinese evergreen aglaonema is one of the best house plants for dark rooms, shade, and low-light conditions, thanks to its incredible adaptability and stunning foliage. With its broad patterned leaves in shades of green, silver, and even pink or red, it adds vibrant color and texture to dimly lit corners, where few other plants can thrive. Native to the tropical forests of Asia, it naturally grows under dense canopies, making it perfectly suited for low-light environments. Indoors, it's also wonderfully low maintenance. Water only when the top inch of soil is dry, and be sure the pot has good drainage to prevent root rot. Chinese evergreens tolerate a range of humidity and temperature levels, and are very forgiving if you miss a watering or two. Whether you're a beginner or just have a shady spot to fill, this plant is a hardy, decorative, and dependable choice. 7. Ferns such as the Boston fern or maidenhair fern are excellent houseplants for dark rooms, shade, and low light spaces, because they naturally thrive in the filtered, dappled light of forest understories. Their delicate feathery fronds bring a soft, elegant touch to any room and can instantly make a space feel lush and inviting, even without direct sunlight. While they prefer indirect light over deep darkness, ferns are well suited for spots with minimal, natural light like bathrooms, shaded corners, or north-facing windows. To keep them healthy, maintain consistently moist, but not soggy soil, and provide higher humidity, as ferns dislike dry air misting. Regularly placing the pot on a humidity tray or keeping them in a naturally humid room can help them thrive with the right care. Ferns offer a timeless, graceful look and are perfect for adding natural beauty to dim or shaded spaces. 8. The Heartleaf philodendron is a fantastic houseplant for dark rooms, shade, and low-light areas, due to its natural ability to thrive in low-light environments without losing its lush, trailing beauty. Native to the tropical rainforest of Central and South America, it's perfectly adapted to growing beneath dense tree canopies, making it ideal for dim corners, shelves, or hanging baskets. Indoors, it's charming. Heart-shaped leaves grow on cascading vines that add instant greenery and a cozy, jungle-like vibe to any space. In terms of care, it's delightfully low maintenance. Water when the top inch of soil feels dry. Avoid direct sunlight and occasionally wipe the leaves to keep them dust-free. It tolerates a range of humidity and temperature conditions, and it grows quickly even with minimal light. Whether you're a plant beginner or just want something low-fuss for a shady spot, the Heartleaf philodendron is a graceful, reliable choice. 9. The spider plant. Chlorophytum comosum is a wonderful houseplant for dark rooms, shade, and low-light conditions because of its adaptability and hardiness. Known for its arching, variegated green and white leaves and charming baby offshoots, the spider plant adds visual interest in a touch of retro charm to any space, even in areas with limited sunlight. While it prefers bright indirect light, it easily adapts to low-light environments. making it perfect for north-facing rooms, bathrooms, or offices with fluorescent lighting. Care is simple water when the top inch of soil is dry, and avoid letting it sit in soggy soil. It also appreciates occasional misting and thrives in average household humidity. With its fast-growing, air-purifying nature and forgiving temperament, the spider plant is a reliable, beginner-friendly choice for bringing greenery to shaded or dimly lit areas. 10. The Parlor Palm Chamaedorea elegans is a classic, elegant houseplant that thrives in low light, making it perfect for dark rooms, shaded corners, and indoor spaces with minimal sunlight. Once a staple in Victorian-era homes, this graceful palm is prized for its feathery, arching fronds and ability to adapt to dim conditions. Without sacrificing its lush, tropical appeal, it grows slowly but steadily, tolerates cooler indoor temperatures, and is non-toxic. Great for pet owners to care for a parlor palm. Water it when the top inch of soil feels dry. Avoid overwatering, and ensure the pot has good drainage. It doesn't need much feeding, just a light dose of houseplant fertilizer every few months during the growing season. With its low-maintenance nature and classic good looks, the parlor palm is a timeless favorite for bringing life and greenery into shaded spaces. 11. Dracaena especially. The Dracaena Janet Craig is an excellent houseplant for dark rooms, shade, and low-light spaces, due to its ability to adapt and thrive where many other plants struggle. With its tall, upright growth and glossy deep green leaves, it adds a bold architectural touch to any indoor space. Perfect for offices, hallways, or living rooms with limited natural light. Janet Craig is particularly well-suited for low-light environments and is known for its resilience and low-maintenance nature. To care for it, allow the top inch or two of soil to dry out between waterings and avoid overwatering, as Dracaena is sensitive to soggy roots. It doesn't require high humidity or frequent feeding, and it even helps purify indoor air. Whether you're a beginner or simply looking for a stylish, low-light plant, Dracaena Janet Craig is a dependable and attractive choice. 12. English ivy. Hedera helix is a fantastic houseplant for dark rooms, shade, and low-light conditions, because it naturally grows in the shaded understories of forests, making it well-adapted to indoor spaces. With minimal sunlight, it's elegant. Trailing vines and classic, lobed leaves bring a timeless charm to bookshelves, hanging baskets, or walls, even in dimly lit corners. English ivy prefers cool indirect light, but can tolerate lower light levels with ease. Just expect slightly slower growth. To care for it, keep the soil evenly moist, but not soggy, and allow the top layer to dry out slightly. Between waterings, it appreciates cooler temperatures and moderate humidity, making it ideal for drafty or less sunny rooms. With regular trimming to control its growth, English ivy is a graceful, air-purifying plant that adds texture and greenery to even the gloomiest indoor spots. 13. Lucky bamboo. Dracaena sanderiana is a popular and low-maintenance houseplant that thrives in shade, low light, and even dark rooms, making it perfect for spaces like bathrooms, offices, or corners far from windows. Despite its name, it's not a true bamboo, but it shares the same elegant, upright look that brings a calming, zen-like feel to any room. Lucky bamboo is highly adaptable and can grow in both water and soil, adding to its ease of care. If grown in water, change the water every 2 to 4 weeks and ensure the roots are always submerged. If grown in soil, keep the soil lightly moist but not soggy. It doesn't need direct sunlight and can suffer if exposed to too much light, making it ideal for low-light environments. Resilient, symbolic of good fortune, and visually striking, lucky bamboo is a perfect choice for adding greenery to indoor spaces with minimal effort. As you can see, who says you need sunlight to grow something beautiful? With these 13 shade-loving champs, you can bring lush greenery into any room. No matter how dark, if you found this helpful, give it a like, subscribe for more plant-loving tips. And tell me in the comments, which one are you bringing home first? And I'm sure you're going to enjoy this next video on 13 effective bathroom plants for mold, humidity, and condensation. Until next time, stay green and keep growing.